Hello students, welcome you back to the English class. Actually, your English ma'am have taken the lesson. I will be taking you, I will be handling you the English character, your English subject character. Okay, then the lesson Night and the Grateful was taught by your miss. So, the question answer, the question answer is this follows. See here, the first one is fill in the blank. Who usually slept on the bed in the attic, but he was not at home. So you have listened to the story. See here what they are asked. Who usually slept on the bed in the attic, but he was not at home. In the starting with then the author what he opens. His grandfather. The grandfather of the author usually slept on the attic, the bed in the attic, but as he was not in the home, the father of the narrator initiates to sleep on the. So the answer is grandfather. See the next question. Briggs always kept a glass of dash beside him at night. Who is Briggs? Briggs is the cousin of the narrator, narrator James Scudder. Okay, so Briggs is the cousin of the narrator. So Briggs always kept a glass of dash beside him at night. He usually what he has in a thing of doing, he usually keeps a glass of camphor. Okay, in his beside him at night. Why do we keep the glass of camphor in beside him? Because actually he is afraid when he falls asleep, he have a thought that he is going to die because of losing his breath. Okay, that's why he kept a glass of camphor beside him at night. Aunt Gracie had a dash phobia. Actually, during reciting this story, the author also tells us about three aunts of him, and three aunts have some threatens, that is some fear during their night time. Okay, so and Gracie, he has mentioned Aunt Gracie. What was his her fear? And Gracie had a burglar phobia. That is, she was afraid of burglars. Okay, if she is fast asleep, she had a thought that burglars would come inside her house and take the things and put the chloroform in her food. That's her fear. So she had a burglar phobia. Next question. The narrator's mother and Herman, the narrator's brother, were sleeping in a room just dash the day. See, in the starting, it is a comedy scene, right? The story is about a comedy scene. Actually, in the starting, what's about it is a tale that is happening in the cold. It is just a scene that is happening in the cold. The starting itself, the author what he says, since the grandfather is not in his house, his father initiates sleep in the bed in the attic, and the narrator's mother and Herman, who's Herman? Herman was the narrator's brother. They slept in the room. It was just under the attic. In attic, his father was sleeping, and his mother, the narrator's mother, and his brother was sleeping in the room that was just under the attic. The answer is next. Rex was the narrator's dad. Who is Rex? At the initiation of the story, the author says that everyone is sleeping in the room. So Rex, who is Rex? Rex is the pet dog of the narrator. Okay, Rex is the pet dog of the narrator. So next question. Why did father want to sleep in the attic? So actually in the attic, who slept? Grandfather usually slept in the attic. Since grandfather is not in the home at that time, father initiates to sleep in the attic. Okay, what's the reason that he initiates to sleep in the attic? See, father wants to sleep in the attic because he wanted to be away where he could think. Because he wanted to be away from every calamities, from everything he wanted to. He just thought that he wanted to be in the attic. Therefore, he initiated to sleep in the attic. But his father wanted to sleep in the attic because he wanted to be away where he could think. So, let's see the third question for the handyman. Why was mother opposed to the idea of father sleeping in the attic? attic. While father said that he is going to sleep in the attic, mother opposed to that idea. Okay, right? So why was it? What was the reason behind it? See here, because the wooden bed in the attic was wobbly. The headboard would have crashed on father's head. What was the reason? Mother opposed to the idea of father sleeping in the attic because the wooden bed in the attic was wobbly. Wobbly means shaky. Wobbly means shaky. Okay, it's not film. It's not unshakable. It's very shaky. Therefore, mother opposed the idea of father to not of sleeping in the attic because the wooden bed in the attic was wobbly. Wobbly means the bed was very shaky. The headboard would have crashed on father's head. Mother feared that the headboard. What is headboard? Headboard is the board of wooden that has been kept at the top of the every cot, every bed. So the headboard will be very heavy, right? So mother feared that the headboard, because since the the bed is very wobbly, the mother feared that the headboard would have crashed on father's head. That is why was mother opposed to the idea of father sleeping in the attic, because the wooden bed in the attic was wobbly. That is, it is very shaky. The headboard would have crashed on father's head. Mother feared that the headboard would have crashed on father's head. That's why she opposed the idea of father to sleep in the attic. Okay, next question. What was Brixbell's biggest fear? Who was Brixbell's? Brixbell was the cousin of the narrator. So in the story, everyone is having some fear. So what was Brixbell, the cousin of the narrator's fear? Brixbell's biggest fear was that he could suffocate to death while sleeping. That is his biggest fear was when he goes to the deep sleep. He thought that he is lacking his breath and he is going to die. This is the biggest fear of Brixbell. That is Brixbell's biggest fear was that he would suffocate to death while sleeping. When he is fast asleep, what he is suffocated. He thought that he is suffocated to death. Okay. Fifth question. Where was Aunt Melissa born? See, in the story, the author is narrating about three aunts and their fears. So, where was Aunt Melissa born? Aunt Melissa was born in the South High Street. Actually, what was the fear of Aunt Melissa? She was born in South High Street and she got married at South High Street, and she got the fear that she is also going to die in the South High Street. That was the fear of Aunt Melissa. But the question is, where was Aunt Melissa born? Where was she born? Aunt Melissa was born in the South High Street. Okay, sixth question. Who was Herman? Who was Herman? There are many characters in this story, right? Brixbell, the narrator, Rex, the mother, the father, the grandfather, and three aunts, Aunt Melissa, etc. Right? Who was Herman? Herman was the narrator's brother. Who was Herman? Herman was the narrator's brother. Why did Rex assume Brix was the culprit? Who is Rex? Who is Rex? Rex is the narrator's pet dog. It's a breed. Rex is the name of the dog. Rex is the narrator's pet dog. Actually, at last, what happens when these calamities happen? Everyone will woke up and they got confused. Rex starts to bark at Brixbell. Why? What's the reason? Why he thought that he started to bark? Because he assumed that he was the culprit. Why is the reason that Rex assumed Brix was the culprit? See here, Rex assumed Brix was the culprit because he never liked him. From first itself, Rex never liked him actually. So that was the reason that Rex thought that Brix was the culprit for the whole calamity. Therefore, Rex assumed Brix was the culprit because he never ever liked him from the first itself. Next question. Why does the narrator's friend who has heard the story 5 or 6 times feel that it writing. Actually, while the story is starting in the book, what the author says, some of his friends who has heard the story 5 or 6 times, they told him that, he said that they have to tell him that it is better to recite than writing. Why? What's the reason? See here, he feels like that because the chaos and confusion of the events that took place cannot be described in writing. Why does that friend of author said like that? Because he felt that the chaos and confusions of the whole event is full of comedy and full of confusions. Okay, the chaos and confusion of the event that took place cannot be described in writing. Okay, is that so? Yes, of course. Because when we are reciting the story, we would act like that. We would bang the door. The author would have banged the door. He would have took the chair. He would have acted like that. While writing, we just can bring the imagination, not the acting. So while reciting, we can bring the acting. That's why the friend of author feels that because the chaos and confusion of the events that took place cannot be described in writing. Okay, next question. Why did Briggs pour the camphor on himself? Briggs, well, he used to keep the glass of camphor beside him before sleeping. Well, during these calamities are happening, what he did, he took the camphor and he poured upon him. Why did he do that? See here, Briggs was supposed to sniff the camphor. Sniff means smell the camphor, but poured it all over himself because he panicked thinking he was dying. Why did he pour? Actually, Briggs kept the glass of camphor beside him to sniff it while he is getting the fear of dying. While he was dying, while he is unable to breathe, he thought that he could sniff the camphor, then he can get the consciousness again. But so while these things are happening, what he thought, he is lacking his breath. He thought that he was lacking his breath, and then he panicked and took the glass of camphor, and instead of sniffing it, what he did, he just poured it upon him. That's the reason. Briggs was supposed to sniff the camphor, but he poured it all over himself. Because why he poured it all over himself? Because he was in a rush that he was going to die. So before dying, he thought that he should not die. So he wants to get the consciousness again. Therefore, in the rush, what he did, instead of sniffing it, he just poured the camphor on it. Hence, we have completed the book back question and answers of the lesson, The Night the Beautiful. In the next class, let us see the grammar section. Thank you.